Hey, what's up? This is NASA. So, if you know my channel, you probably know about this guy we like to call Van. We come up with a lot of ideas together, okay? But today, I'm just gonna flat out steal one of his ideas. I found out he was making a song recommendation video, and actually, I saw it on YouTube, and it was good. But I was like, I need to do that too. So, these are some songs you have to go listen to, like, right now. And I decided, for the sake of my indecisiveness, we're gonna do like 15, 16 songs instead, and they're all gonna be the country genre. And not even popular country. I just want it to all be like some recommendations, get some word out for some guys that few people know, or maybe you do know, but like, I just love the song so much I had to talk about them. And make sure you stay for the end for some like bonus recommendations, and also this one shout out to like one of my current all-time favorite artists who does not have any songs on Spotify. Okay, so let's just get started. First of all, this incredible song, Time Will Tell, by Levi Turner. Now, Levi, I really don't know anything about him, except recently he got signed to Zach Bryan's Belting Broncos record label thingy, whatever. And I mean, good for him. And he's already got this album out. One album, 7 songs, real short, very good. I would say short and sweet, but it's not. It's depressing and sad. Just your classic sad boy songs. But like his voice, it's so sad. But this song, Time Will Tell, up there with like Drunk Driving Airplanes, those are probably my 2 favorite songs from the album. Just absolute awesome song. The way he sings things makes everything sound so sad. I love the reference to zodiac signs and stars and constellations, putting you in the situation you're in. It's so cool. It's original too. That's what I love. Now, my second recommendation might not be as original, and it might be a little bit more popular, but it sounds so good. It's Ain't Enough Whiskey by Cameron Marlowe, and Cameron is just starting to gain some traction on radio, country radio that is, just a little bit, but like his music is so good. It's kind of like this bluesy, soft rock country almost. And my favorite song by far from his album called We Were Cowboys, it's Ain't Enough Whiskey, because it's just, there's not much to say about it lyrically. It's just about this guy saying like there's ain't enough whiskey in the world for him to get over this girl, but just listen to it and you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just sounds amazing. And then, so you might know Dan and Shay, country pop. They like started the bro country era, but like their music is actually good now. I'm not pulling your legs. They're having both legs, pulling both of them. But they've got a new album coming out, and every pre-release has just been amazing. Sounds so awesome with like fiddle, real drums, actual good writing. But the one I'm recommending is the newest one, We Should Get Married. It starts out it's almost like them making fun of themselves, because it starts out just like sounding like one of their cliche songs, piano, whatever, and then it just like switches, and it's just like this upbeat, fun, awesome song. You gotta hear it. It's so good. And then it like references uh, Paris, Tennessee, or whatever. It's so funny, but it's so fun. And the key change also. The next we got "Can't Stop Crying" by Austin Manuel. Again, not much lyrically, but this is what introduced me to like dream country, if you can call that a genre, which I do. And it's just amazing. It's a really good song. I don't know if it's necessarily country, but whatever it is, I love it and I'm there for it. The next song, From White Buffalo by Ian Munsick, Barn Burner. This song is so fun and so funny, and it is just a barn burner. Literally just about this guy who burns his ex-girlfriend's barn down. But the instruments are beautiful and it's really funny. And that's basically it. The next, Brother by Evan Honer. Now Evan Honer's just like this. How do I describe him? He's basically like a Zach Bryan ripoff, but in the best possible way. Because his writing is really good. He's still maturing in his songwriting, but it's getting really good. And I picked Brother not even necessarily because of the songwriting, but because the melody is so good, and it just is a really good song. Then next, Porch Light by Josh Malloy. It's just about this guy trying to get home. Just wants to see his porch light again. That's it. Like, leave the porch light. I'm coming home. It might take a while, but I'm coming home. I'm doing these shows. I want to be done. I want to come home. It's that simple. Just basically like Sloop John B reference. I don't know. But no, not really. But then next, Ernest, This Fire. Check it out. Amazing, like, key signature change. Not key signature. Time signature change. Sounds so good. Then I'm taking a long time, so I'm just going to kind of keep pushing through. Next, we got Crooked Teeth by Zach Bryan, but also shout out to the Charles Wesley Godwin Live from the Church version. So good. I love to hear like the two versions and how they are different and similar. It's almost like the story takes on a whole different meaning. And it took me a few listens to really get the full story of this song. And I don't want to spoil it, so you go ahead, listen to it. There. And then next, this has been like all guys on this list. Shout out to one of my favorite female country singers, Kat Hasty. This new song she's got called Midland. I love it. It's so sweet. And it's just about how she's never going back to Midland. Not the band, like the actual place. Like, no disrespect to Midland. You're amazing, the band. And then next, we got Brendan Edwards from West Virginia. That whole scene is just so good. And they've got all these like young artists sprouting up. And there will be another one mentioned, just so you know. And they're all so good. And Brendan Edwards, I'm saying till the end of my days. I know it's his biggest hit so far, but it's so good. He even uses the word aura. Who uses aura in a country song? Then Charles Wesley Godwin, Cranes of Potter, another really good story song. And it sounds so sad and just so melancholy and bittersweet, and like, it sounds like it was written in days past. That whole album, How the Mighty Falls, listen to it. How the Mighty Fall. Such a good album. Then next, Pain by Ingrid Andress. She calls herself a country artist. I don't know if she is. She even has a collaboration with like JP Sachs, whatever you call him. But Pain is so good. The vocal run in their frame, like Pain, so good. And then next, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's one that I think definitely deserves more recognition from the new Zach Bryan album, Jake's Piano / Long Island. It's crazy. It's an awesome song, and the switch up is awesome too. I love songs that do that switch up. But the second half where it's just, heard your daddy got sick of Long Island, I've been trying so hard to call. It's so good. And I love when he almost like shows two perspectives of himself. On I Remember Everything, he's got like two perspectives, but it's actually from two people. Here he's just like trying to kind of put his mind in the girl's point of view almost, or talking about how his mind ain't well, and he just can't tell you why, and it's so good. The next, It Will Creek by Cole Chaney. I love Cole Chaney. Another really good kind of Appalachia country artist. This song, it's just about this creek where Earth meets the underworld, whatever. It's so good though. And then another, I guess I just like Streams of Water, but Coal River by Logan Halstead. Dark Black Hole would be the obvious pick for his songs, but I like Coal River the best, and the fiddle and the haunting tune just so good. And then my number one recommendation, no songs on Spotify, as I told you, but he is from that same region as Brendan Edwards. Shout out to 16 at this point, 16-year-old Jake Cohn. You are an inspiration to me and my friends as young musicians, and the best way to describe him is a young Colderwall. I know that's like you only know Colderwall from the Joe Rogan show or whatever, but that's really what it is. And highest compliments to his voice. I'm going to recommend the song Frostbite. It's kind of it's like the biggest fan favorite right now, and it deserves it. It is amazing. So check Jake Cohn out. some more shout-outs would just be Chris Hunt Jr., also from that area. Sam Barber, really buzzy on TikTok and whatever. Turnpike Troubadours got a new album, and it is really good, but it's no Diamonds and Gasoline, obviously. I don't think they ever will have another one of those. Jordan Davis, 2 really good songs, Tucson Too Late, and Bluebird Days. I love those. The rest of the Bluebird Days album was kind of meh, but check those 2 out. Logan Ledger, awesome. He's got another like dream country sounding guy. Awesome song called Let the Mermaids Flirt With Me. Not the same as the Mississippi John Hurt song, which is also really good, but it's not the same song. And then Sam Williams, who is, I believe, the grandson of Hank Williams Jr., his cover of Weatherman, it's better than the original. It really is. It's so good. Then another Williams, Hans Williams. Not really a country singer, but gotta shout out his song Willows. So, this is bound to be a long video, but just had to shout out some songs, and can't let Van outdo me. So, go listen to every single one of those right now. Like, stop listening to this video, go listen to those songs. And, I mean, I know I haven't been posting much lately. Hopefully we'll get some more content out soon. Sorry, I can't talk. It's nighttime. And, yeah, like and subscribe. See ya. Adios, cowboy. 82.